My name is Hafiz Lutfil Aziz from PCKRC. Anthropometric and Psychological Profiles of Sepak Takraw Players. Introductions. Following its introduction in the 10 Asian Games in Beijing in 1990 and as a demonstration sport in the 1998 Commonwealth Games in Kuala Lumpur, Sepak Takraw has become one of the fastest growing games in Asia and has spread to over 20 countries including Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, Korea, Germany, England, India, Japan, Puerto Rico, Spain, and the USA. The game is played on an area the size of doubles badminton court, with 3 players on each side of a 1.52-meter high net. A team consists of 3 players: feeder, tekong or server, and spiker or killer. Sepak takraw combines ball skills, kicking and juggling, with the agility and acrobatic moves of gymnasts and the instinctive reflexes of competitive badminton players. As in volleyball, there are passes, sets, and spikes, but all without the use hands or arms. The players are allowed to use their head, chest, feet, and thighs to propel the ball over the net. Research purpose: to find out the anthropometric and physiological of sepak takraw players. Research methods: 39 players specializing in their playing positions, tekong or server, feeder, and killer or spiker, were divided into their age categories of under 15, under 18, and under 23 years of age. Height, weight, present body fat, maximum oxygen consumption, range of motion, back and leg strength, and heart rate for the estimation of oxygen consumption during match were recorded. Statistical analysis was performed using one-way ANOVA for independent measurements, and data are present as mean standard deviation. Finding or results: the U-23 players were significantly taller and heavier with significantly better ROM of the neck, trunk, and ankle joints and back and leg strength than the U-15 players. No significant difference was found in person between their age categories. Mean maximum heart rate during exercise was correspondent to Professor Rapinder Singh's University Science Malaysia Sports Science Unit, Kota Baru, Malaysia. Rapinder at kp.usm.my assets 3 April 2005. Significantly higher in the U-15 group when compared to the U-18 and U-23 groups. Mean VO2 max was similar between their groups. Estimated oxygen consumption during match was 69.1%, 68.5%, and 56.4% of VO2 max in the killer, tekong, and the feeder group, respectively. Discussion: mean heights of the U-23, U-18, and U-15 groups were found to be within the Malaysian population norms 10 for their respective age categories. We do not have data from Malaysian players of other but similar card games, and comparison is therefore difficult. But when compared to players of card games from other countries, it was found that the height of the Malaysian spectacle players was lower than that reports in Indian and Chinese badminton players. 11. The exact significance of height to performance in spectacle remains unclear, as there is no information in the literature correlating height with performance in this sport. While there may be a minimum height recruitment in spectacle, it is uniquely that a greater than average height bestows any extra advantage to a player. Conclusion: the mean height, body weight, and cardiopulmonary capacities of the players were within the Malaysian population norms, but were somewhat lower than those of players of other card games from other countries. Person BF was also lower in this player. This study provides the much needed anthropometric and physiological data of sepak takraw players for further development of this sport. The search of articles